Guys, 5 a.m. video. Today we're going to talk about the bullshit lie about it's genetics. And genetics is why some men can build muscle and some men can fucking burn fat and most men can't, no matter, whether the age or not. And dude, it's the fucking cleanest and clearest lie that people hang their fucking excuse hat on that's out there. Listen, here's the deal you have to understand. Genetics didn't fucking make you skip protein and eat and live on fucking processed garbage. Genetics didn't have you sit on your ass for 12 hours a day and call it fucking busy. Genetics didn't have you drink every weekend and sleep like shit. Genetics didn't have you train inconsistently, half-ass it, or not at all. And genetics didn't cause you to avoid the mirror, the scales, and accountabilities. Your choices did, right? That's the fucking reality of it. Genetics didn't decide whether you track your food, lift with intent, walk daily, sleep on time, say no when it's inconvenient, right? That's nurture. That's standards and that's discipline, right? My fucking favorite counter to that is that, listen, genetics is a factor, but nature, genetics, right, can always be done by nurture, what you fucking do on a regular basis, right? So here's the thing. The part that really pisses people off, the part that men don't want to fucking hear when they're living in that fucking negative loop and they're broken and they feel like shit and they fucking know it, right, is that, listen, men with bad genetics that control their environment will absolutely outperform any guy with good genetics who live like fucking slobs. Plain and simple. Every single fucking time. Genetics might be the ceiling, but nurture, discipline, standards is where it tells you whether you're going to get off the ground or not. And most men never test their genetics anyway. They quit at the mildest discomfort and call it biology, right? Truth. They're not losing the DNA. They're losing to comfort, excuses, and low expectations. Strong men build systems, weak men build stories. And my favorite story of it all must be genetics. No, it's neglect, dressed up as science. Discipline exposes the lie. That's why so many men avoid it, right? Disciplined and dangerous. When I was out of shape, and I used to go to bodybuilding shows, right? I fucking hated watching those guys, right? I hated the way it made me feel. And I sat there. And I said, it must be the genetics. It must be all the drugs they fucking take. And the reality of it is, what I was doing is excusing the fact that I wasn't training the right way. I wasn't doing the nutrition. I wasn't learning what to do, right? That's what I was doing. I was giving myself a fucking pass. I'm not doing or learning the things that need to be done, right? I was fucking focusing on the nature versus the nurture. Every motherfucker that was up on that stage, whether he was on gear or not, worked his fucking ass off, trained his ass off, ate in a fucking deficit, didn't eat when he was fucking hungry, went to the gym when he was fucking tired. That's the fucking reality, and that's the truth that I was uncomfortable with. When you see a guy walk in the gym, walk in the building, walk into a fucking room, and he's fucking jacked and in shape, you're going to react two ways. You're either going to fucking sit there and say all kinds of stupid fucking shit because it makes you feel like fucking shit because you are living a life less than, or you're going to sit there and acknowledge and go, man, that motherfucker, I know he works hard. I know he's earned it. Because if you're saying that, it means you're doing the fucking work. You know what it takes, how hard you're working and how focused and consistent you are. And that's why your body's changing. That's why I'm in the best shape of my life at 57 years old and only getting fucking better because I've hold these higher standards. Genetics do come into play. They are a small fucking factor. But genetics isn't going to get you off the fucking couch. Genetics isn't going to get you to fucking stop going to the fucking liquor store, right? And getting excited by the newest release of booze or whatever. Or fucking, you have fucking more empty fucking pizza boxes in your recycle bin than your neighbor. That's not fucking genetics. That's nurture. That's discipline. That's what you do on a daily basis, right? Walk around in the grocery store. When you see a fat family walk up with their fat kids, look in their fucking grocery cart. Look in their grocery cart. That's nurture. That's habits that's happening there. That's not genetics in our family were bigger. Maybe, perhaps, you're more prone to build muscle mass. Maybe you have a slightly slower metabolism. But dude, it's what's in your fucking cupboard and what goes into your fucking mouth. It's what's in your head and what comes out of your fucking mouth that makes the biggest difference. That's fucking nurture. So listen, stop giving yourself the excuse. It's easy for this guy. It's easy for that guy, right? It's not. It's not easy. Genetics or not, to achieve, to get leaner, to get more muscular, to get stronger, to become fucking better, to pull yourself out of a fucking shit spot into a great spot, that's fucking nurture, that's discipline, that's structure, and that's action. And it's very fucking easy to start and implement, but it's going to be work, son. But you're going to earn it, and you're going to fucking love being on the other side of it. But stop with the fucking excuses. Stop turning around and say it's easier for this guy because of this, this, and this, and this. Nothing was fucking easier for a guy who took care of his body his whole life. Nothing was easier for a guy who used to be out of shape and broken and fixed it. Nothing was easy. Nothing was easy being broken. Guys, that's the other thing you don't fucking have to realize too. When you're out of shape and you're broken and you're operating less than and you're overweight and you feel like shit, that's not fucking easy. Right? But it's comfortable. It doesn't hurt as much as you think it will to get off your ass and go to the gym. And actually, it's the opposite, right? But again, justify it with excuses. Fuck you and the fucking genetics bullshit, right? Get off your ass and get some shit done. And those of you that are watching this that are getting shit done, you know what I'm fucking talking about. You know what I mean. You're the one showing up at the gym every day. You're the one showing up, getting it all done. You're the one weighing your food. You're the one in control of your environment. You're the one making sure that you do the things that have to be done, whether you're tired or not, whether you feel like it or not, whether it's convenient or not. You fucking get it. And that's why you guys are making those fucking changes. So again, stop with excuses. Take some fucking action. Be disciplined and dangerous. Let's fucking go.